Hello and welcome back to another Grand Cross Age of Titans video. In this video I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update of everything that has happened since I live streamed the Parallel World. I think it was on Saturday night. So that battle lasted close to 6.5, 7 hours before we ended up calling it, and I just teleported back in. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So there's been negotiations going on and everything of the sort. So Kingdom 11 got kicked out along with Kingdom 9 and 69, and then of course 26 is still stuck in the back lines over here. They have not been able to get out the entire time, so they were locked from the beginning. So 22 and 49 ended up taking us on when we took over this pass here from 69 to try and hold them. And we held them in this general area for like 5 hours, and they were double teaming us the entire time. And then, of course, we had 34 coming in at the same time. And, well, to be fair, 34 was attacking 9. 9 got into here and started working on their CC, and then they ended up losing this, and 9 ended up getting pushed back all the way to their gate, you know, before they got cut off, and which was very smart from 34. They came from the back lines and got their territory. And then we were still 3v1ing 46 at the time, while trying to help out 69 from getting pushed back from 22. But unfortunately that did not work. And this morning we ended up getting into some negotiations with the victors, which are going to be 22, 49, and 34. And if I'm missing anyone, I do apologize. I just can't remember for the life of me right now. Oh, 46 too. So 46, we let them out of this zone. Obviously they're coming in here. They're not gonna burn anyone just because of the negotiations, and at this point we want to start saving up for KVK1. And you know, we don't really all want to zero ourselves. Obviously they had the better coordination and everything. One thing I do want to point out, which I did mention in the Discord, is that the Envy and Freya rally with catapults are absolutely insane, and I don't think there's really anything that can counter them right now. You know, maybe if we were able to use a balloon rally for the counter, that might have been able to counter it pretty easily, but I mean, as of right now, they're just so overpowered. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Which it's totally okay, but you know, there does need to be some sort of a counter rally that can take that on without, you know, super struggles. You know, any Cal rally or Archer rally that you really threw at it, it didn't work. But that's okay. It was a specialty event, and those of you who ended up working Envy and Freya at the same time, kudos to you. Hats off. He absolutely just destroyed everything. Roy didn't really perform as well as we thought he would. You know, we were thinking, you know, Roy, Agnes on the towers, and you know, 69 tried that. It didn't. When I was looking just for a little bit, it really didn't look that great, but that's okay. So obviously we had some Ardell and Iris against their Belly and Alicia. That worked out really well. They threw a bunch of Titans at them. I'm just trying to go over some of the reports here, see what we got. That's not a very good one. Looks like Cutin was just pretty much soloing it. Lust and Rena against the Belly and Alicia. Obviously that didn't work very well on our side either, but we were still able to hold it. I know I favorited a bunch, so stuff like this where I had an Agnes Helga against an Arthur Iris. You know, I know I took a lot of deads and everything, and more than what we really wanted to, but this was just another march that I threw out. As you guys could tell, I was really garrisoning a bunch of towers at the same time, and obviously I did lose a lot of troops. Then I ended up throwing this one at one of the towers. So towards the end, if you guys didn't watch the live stream, I think that was probably when I kind of lost my mind a little bit. It's getting late. I was up for like 20 hours at that point. And I just started throwing everything I could at these specific towers. So they had a Roxana and Messina, and I threw it on here. I believe we came out victorious in this one. Either that or I stopped it. And luckily for them, they didn't have any deads. But it was still a nice trade on that area. And then this one here, I think, is just a bunch of open field that I was just throwing stuff out on. I don't know why I saved this. There must have been something, right? Maybe? Titan durability? Yeah. Just some open field marchers that really worked. Lust and Belly was probably one of my favorites with bombers. This was tier 5 for sure. I did get swarmed on this area, so this was another really good one against the Agnes Rena. I believe I ended up countering... No, I swarmed this rally with that. That's what I did. And then they came out after me. Riza and Melody worked out pretty well as well. As you can tell, I did get ratio again, although I don't particularly swarm any of these rallies, specifically in Agnes Rena, until it's about halfway with bombers. It just works out a lot better. This one here, I had Claudia and Iris out there. Not a big fan of it, as I made the post about it. I just don't think infantry is that great right now. We don't really have very much of anything. Yeah, there's another Freya Envy. Just not one of my favorites. Agnes Rena, definitely one of my favorites. Went toe-to-toe with Paladin. Obviously, I lost a bunch there, but that was an Alicia Finn, and bombers are always the last thing in the area to be hit, unfortunately. And so, Melody and Himusu, that's probably a bomber march. A bunch of Paladin stuff that him and I just kept going at it the entire time. When I wasn't being bullied by Blanc, I was getting bullied by Paladin. That's Claudia and Iris, Riza and Melody. And then we had a Lust and Belly against Serena Isaac, which is supposed to be one of the best marchers out there. Obviously, Sekhmet and Beyond then a trade as well against those, but it was still fun. Lust and Belly. Let me see if I can't find some stuff on here that's a little bit different. I ended up destroying my Titan out there against some of their stuff. I ended up swarming a Roy and Agnes, or Arena Roy march. It didn't work out very well. Throwing some, I ended up using Lust and Alicia. I am working on Alicia now. She's 5513. I can't wait till we get this one here, and then of course Lust is Awakened. There's more Paladin. I swear there was more in here that was some more defenses and everything, but oh yeah, one troop. I don't even know what that was for. Yeah, this one was a really good one. I don't know why they used Natalie on this one, so hopefully that was an error or they're gonna fix it. Obviously, Lust and Alicia just ate that. And then there's a whole bunch of different troop sizes there. That was a Titan. So, I mean, obviously, as you can tell, it was a lot of fun. Took 4 million dead, something like that. 860,000 tier 5, a bunch of tier 4, and then, of course, a bunch of tier 1s and everything. And then we got some kill points here, 3.6 million tier 5, and then a bunch of different Titan areas. That's the only thing I really don't like about the Big Titan is how just crazy it is. You know, if you're just balling up like we did in the beginning, then they can just AoE it, which, what are you gonna do? But, yeah, as I said now, I think our parallel world's over, even though that we have 8 days left. Might as well just sit here, farm, and get ready for KVK1 that happens. And then, as always, you should start saving these guys too. So, I hope you guys are having a great holiday weekend. Happy New Year, and then I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.